Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make keto million heart cheesecake. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First, for our crust, we need 1 cup of sugar-free chocolate chips. I'm using the Kroger brand. A half a cup of butter, and that's 1 stick, and it does not have to be softened because we're going to melt it. 3 eggs, a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, and a half cup of confectioners sugar substitute. I just pulsed my monk fruit and my NutriBullet for mine. Then for the filling, you need 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, and you do want those softened to room temperature. 3/4 cup of confectioner sugar. Again, I'm using the monk fruit that I just pulsed in the NutriBullet. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and then 1 1/4 cups of heavy cream. And then for our topping, we are just going to use 6 ounces of raspberries, and we're going to pulse that in our NutriBullet as well. And then you need a springform pan. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to preheat my oven to 350, and then I'm going to spray my springform pan generously with cooking spray. All right, next, in a microwavable safe bowl, we are going to melt our chocolate chips and our butter for 60 seconds. All right, that looks great to me. After 60 seconds, your chocolate chips won't be completely melted, but I just take it out and stir them with a spoon until they are. You just don't want them to burn. So next, I'm going to add my cocoa powder and my confectioner sugar in here and give it another stir. All right, that looks pretty combined to me. So next, I am going to go ahead and add in my 3 eggs and just stir those to combine with my spatula. All right, that is nice and combined. So we are going to go ahead and put that into our prepared springform pan, and then we are going to bake it for 12 to 14 minutes. All right, that looks nice and smooth to me. I just give it a couple shakes up here on the oven so it gets nice and evened out. And like I said, we're going to get that into the oven at 350, probably for 14 minutes, and then we'll check it. Okay, my crust just came out of the oven, and I did cook mine for a total of 20 minutes. So you just want to keep looking at it. If it's too jiggly, just put it back in. 14 minutes just was not enough. So now I am going to let this cool completely. So I'm going to let it cool to the touch, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Meanwhile, though, you can go ahead and pulse your raspberries in a NutriBullet or food processor. All right, I pulsed my raspberries in a food processor, and then I strained all the seeds out. And then I just put it into this squeeze bottle, or if you have an eyedropper, just something where you can just dollop on little tiny dots. But you can just go ahead and put that to the side. All right, my crust has been moved to the freezer, so now I am going to get to work on the filling. So first I took all of my cream cheeses in here, my confectioner sugar, and my vanilla extract. And we are just going to beat this with an electric mixer on medium until smooth. So that is about 5 minutes on medium until smooth. All right, that looks great. So now we can set that to the side. And in another bowl, you want to beat your heavy whipping cream until medium peaks form. All right, that looks good to me. I beat that on medium for about 3 minutes. And you don't want stiff peaks, so I think that's good. So next we are going to fold in our cream cheese mixture into our whipped cream mixture, but just mix it to combine. Be sure not to over mix it. All right, that looks good to me. I don't want to over mix it because I don't want the whipping cream to deflate. So let's go ahead and see if our crust is cool enough to add this on top yet. I think it is, so I am going to just go ahead and pour this mixture on top of this crust. All right, my cheesecake layer is added on top. So next I am going to take this over to the counter and just tap it a few times on there to release any air bubbles. All right, I went ahead and tapped that on the counter a few times, and then I just smoothed it out with my spatula. Now I am going to take our topping, our raspberry topping, and I'm just going to dollop circles in a spiral pattern all the way over the cheesecake. All right, my raspberry topping is dolloped all over there, and I tried to just go in a spiral pattern. Now I am going to take my toothpick and just try to make hearts. Just go through it, just like in a spiral pattern again. All right, that actually did turn out pretty cute. Some of them actually do look like little hearts. Some of them don't, but that's okay too. So next we have to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator, uncover 2 hours to set. All right, my cheesecake was in the refrigerator overnight, and I just got it out and ran a butter knife around the edges and removed the spring form from it, and it turned out pretty good. It didn't really mess up too much. So we are going to go ahead and cut into this and see what taste tester thinks. All right, I cut a little piece here for taste tester. Let's see what he thinks. Hey, taste tester.
Hi.
Have a little taste.
Okay. Dang, let's go.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Happy Valentine's Day.